Hey, son. Continuing to be worthless? What the f— He's reading a book?! What kind of
What's the
fucking
book, boy?
kid's reading a book?
Nothing, sir.
What's it about?
Well, it's an adventure, sir. Set out in the West, and it tells us
Is
an
it
amazing
based on
story
me?
of how people killed the savage Redskins, and how this man, this brave man, hunts the man who killed his father.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. Talking of adventure, how'd you like to learn to track elk? Really big ones in the valley this time of year. We could use the meat.
Well,
I know you'd rather read your adventures. Trust me, this can be very enjoyable in its own way. I suppose maybe it's a little less dramatic. So, let's go, come on. You may get to see me get gored by some massive wild beast. Then you can write a story about that.
Very funny, Paul. I'd forgotten how funny you was.
Grab your things.
That sounded like a very mean, I'd forgotten how funny you was. Oh shit, we're walking in sync. No wonder we're father and son. Holy shit!
Shouldn't we be going?
All right, now stay close to the dog, son.
We're gonna follow the dog
When
on
you
this
find
one.
something, you stay back and I'll show you how to make a kill.
Whatever you say, sir.
Oh, ooh, 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 I got the buffalo rifle. This is the perfect weapon.
You sure you're ready for this?
A bunch of foxes in the way.
Now the trick to hunting is calm and patience. You gotta think and move like an animal to catch an animal. Elk don't stand still, son.
Why are you stopping?
Let's go.
I wouldn't know. This is the first time you've taken me hunting.
There's lots of things I ain't done with you, but I'm gonna try and make up for that. Whoa there.
I could find an elk faster than this friggin' dog.
You don't seem too excited about this.
What do you want me to say, Paul?
Are you sure you're all right? I mean, I know all that business must have been hard on you. Look, you picked up a scent. Come on.
I'm not a kid anymore.
Well, it won't happen again. It's over.
Until the next time, you mean?
There won't be a next time.
I'll make no more promises, Paul. I've heard them all before.
Man, my kid is such a whiny cunt.
You know,
Holy
one time
crap.
I hunted a bear up in tall trees. You never seen a bigger animal in all your life.
I read this story about a girl who was raised by wolves, and she'd hunt goats with them and everything.
Sounds like a tall yarn to me. Look, I see one. That's a good kill. Let's go.
Sup?
Come on. I'll show you how to cut the meat.
I thought he was gonna get away. That was great, Paul.
You just gotta wait for the right shot, not rush it.
Woo! That's a big one.
This meat should fetch a decent price in Manzanita. Hope you were watching. It'll be your turn next.
Huh, I just took the skin without having to actually skin it. I just showed my kid the meaning of skipping animations. Now he'll know in the future to always use other people to your advantage.
You ready to take a shot, Jack?
Of course, Paul.
Remember, it's all about timing. Wait for your moment. Don't snatch at
I know. I saw how you did it.
it. You say so. All right. When he finds them, you take the lead.
You sure? I want to shoot animals. I don't like raising kids. Raising kids like this is annoying. How did he? He's nowhere like me. I'm like super awesome badass and shit, and he's sitting here like, well, Paul, I read a story about this girl who got like 5 fingers, and it was a pretty cool story. I mean, I only have 3, Paul.
Stay on him, boy. Come on, boy.
Paul, you ain't there for my life, Paul.
Where is it, boy?
Come on. Easy.
After all the shit that we went through to
Mind
save
the
his
movement.
ass, man.
Slow it up now. There they are. Jack, come on.
All right, Jack.
Get out.
Everybody's watching you.
Easy.
No
Don't
pressure.
He's over there.
Stay
Do
calm.
I have to shoot the elk?
Whoa.
Get him.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, I'm gonna kill the one that's over here. Bang! Bang!
Can do this. Let's go.
Come on, kid, shoot it!
Whoa there. Saw how I cut the meat, Jack. Now it's your turn.
Hey, come on.
Oh man, here it goes. Watch him puke. My horse is like, fuck this shit. He comes back like, are you done yet? So, is that it?
Now come on. Let's get this meat over to the trading post at Manzanita.
Is that it? He just stabs it once and he's done? That's bullshit! I had to stab it like 50,000 times in different places and making precise incisions to skin it.
Yeah.
Ugh. Come on, Jack.
Hey.
You little cheating punk. You and your books.
Come.
I mean, honestly, I'd like to skip animations, but you know what? Whatever. Jack learns from the best. He can do it instantaneously now. Well, near instantaneously.
Come on.
Hopefully in
easy
the
up
future.
now. Easy.
Hello. Actually, I didn't even know this place was called Manzanita. I didn't pay any
Alright,
attention to it.
Here we are. Slow up. Jack, you wait here. I'll be just a moment.
I can't help but feel as if this is kind of a tutorial for us too, like a really late frickin' tutorial on how to hunt and skin animals. Yo, what's up?
Hey, partner.
Well, let's see what you got.
I'll take the throwing knives,
Enjoy the
the
journey.
fire bottles, the dynamites, and could you give me like $1,000 for the skins I just got?
Always in the market. You're stretching the
No?
place.
Okay, fine.
I hope you enjoy a food ride. Sour. Quit throwing dust.
Yay, we made like $100.
Be going. All done. Let's head home.
How much money we make, Pa? Come on, ask it. Ask the question.
How do you do?
Whatever. I'm sure he'll learn my super awesome trick too of just whistling and my horse will unhitch itself. That's pretty awesome.
Let's go.
Of course, that's something you just have to genetically grow into your horses.
Never you mind. Enough to keep Rufus out of the stewing pot for a couple of days.
And what about me? What do I get?
You get to eat, son.
But I did half the work. That isn't fair.
What can I say? I'm another corrupt landowner.
What? I didn't have to work. I killed 3. You killed
I'll
1.
be rich one day. Then you'll see.
I sure hope so. Then you can look after us when we get old.
What do you mean, get old? You are old.
We ain't old. Uncle's old.
Well, he should be in a museum.
Yeah, preserved in whiskey for the next 1,000 years.
There you go.
I'm not old. I'm only like 30-something or
So,
40-something.
You enjoy your first hunting
Where'd he go?
trip?
He
He
was
was behind me.
great.
Oh, there he is.
Herding cows, hunting elk. You're growing up. Proud of you.
I always told you I wanted to help.
You know, you and me, we work hard. We can make something of this farm.
I'd like that.
And thank you for looking after your mother. You said you were very
Are
brave.
you kidding me?
I
Big
tried
shot
to be
throw
strong,
bird?
like you told me. But Ma, she can look after herself. She soon put those fellas in their place.
I can only imagine.
Alright, Jack, that was great.
Oh,
Father-son
that was
bonding.
so much fun. I can't rightly believe it. Just like in the books.
We'll do it again soon. Now get to your chores.
I'm gonna raise my son like that. I'm just gonna have him fucking play games and grind achievements for me, and I'm like, isn't this fun, son? What is he shooting at? Let's go to Abigail. More family matters. Okay, fine.
What you cooking?
Same thing I've been cooking the past 15 years with the hope of poisoning you.
Ain't working so well.
Not yet.
Be honest, though. Tastes bad enough to kill a man.
I never was much of a cook, but I did try to be a good wife.
And you have been.
Given what we was and what we came from, I think we've gone and done okay. I look at Jack. I look at him, and I think we've been blessed. Maybe he can be something more.
He's a good kid. He can be whatever he wants to be. He ain't gonna be no frontier gunslinger killing and running no gang, though. That way's over. Railroads and government and motor cars and everything gone and done away with all that.
And he ain't gonna marry no orphaned working girl running with a bunch of hucksters, neither.
If he meets one like you, I hope he'll marry her.
Stop. For an illiterate gunslinger, you sure know how to make a girl blush. God damn crows! John! You have got to go deal with them. They've broken into the silo again and are eating all the corn out from it.
Of course, my angel.
Get out of there.
All right, all right.
Come on. Scat.
I've always disliked crows. I told you. Crows are assholes. Okay, that's a buffalo rifle. We want something a little more ammunition aplentiness. Okay, that's 3 shots, 2 shots. Maybe I'm putting too many shots into these guys. Take it, crows! I thought it was crows remaining at the top, but it's actually corn. Alright, we're gonna do this, and they're not really gonna get into our corn. Because we're awesome like that. How do they get into the fucking corn anyways? Don't we have like a lock on it? Aren't we like a smart fucking ranch family? Yeah, what's up? This is how anti-air guns worked in the freaking 1914s, baby! These girls don't even stand a chance. Like, if you think about it, all of this has happened within a period of like 10 seconds, and they're like, what the fuck's going on here? Caw, 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 holy shit, caw! They just wanted some corn, I'm fucking up their day. They're like, fuck this shit. We just lost 3 generations worth of crows.
How about that stew?
Oh, Abigail, I fucked up the crows for you. Oh, I thought I was gonna get sex.
John,
I mean,
We got a
stew.
telegram from some lady friend of yours, a Bonnie something or other. Something you ain't telling me?
Bonnie McFarlane. She's a friend. Saved my life when I went after Bill and nearly got myself killed again.
Oh, now you two's in the habit of sending each other letters. How very nice.
Too bad I can't
Nothing
read.
like that. What's it say?
I don't know. I can't. Well, you know I can't read.
Give it here.
You read that thing out loud?
I ain't hiding nothing. Dear Mr. Marston, stop. Need corn sacks. Stop. Emergency. Stop. Weevils and moths ate entire county supply. Stop. Can you help? Not exactly the most romantic request now, is it?
I guess not. She saved your life, you say?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, then you're gonna have to help her and her family out. We've got a plentiful supply of corn sacks over near the silo. About the one thing Uncle didn't manage to have stolen while we was gone.
Okay.
Hurry back, John. And John, what's she like?
Hot. I mean,
You know, a little bit like you, I guess. She's a woman in a man's world.
fucking John Marston. Look at him being all romantic with his wife and shit. Alright, let's rumble.
Wait!
Oh, she's gonna come with me.
Maybe I should meet this McFarlane woman. Well, come on then. Let's get going.
I have a timer? Why do I have a timer? She sent a fucking letter to me. You know how long it takes letters to get to people? Like a month?
You only had to ask.
Ask? I was waiting for you to ask me.
I thought you'd want to keep an eye on the boy.
Oh, while you were off cavorting with cowgirls in the next county? I don't think so, John Marston. You only just got home. That Jack has seen enough of me for a lifetime. So, is she married? This phony McFarlane?
No,
What does she look like?
I don't know. Pretty normal, I suppose.
Normal? What? Normal like me?
No, normal as in 2 eyes, mouth, nose, that kind of normal. Besides, ain't no woman fine as you.
A little flattery. Now we're finally getting somewhere.
I don't know. John Marston, the chick on the front cover of Red Dead Redemption's pretty fucking hot.
John Marston. I sure do miss those.
I never took you for the jealous type, Abigail.
I ain't jealous so much as curious.
You heard what she wrote. It's just some corn. She saved my life, and she was decent enough to me, so I owe her this much at least.
Whoops, just ran over a random civilian. Whatever.
She found me half dead.
Out of the way of the corn patrol.
Those folks would have left me there.
Half dead from what?
Bill didn't take so kindly to me visiting unannounced.
Bill never did like surprises. How was he?
Same as he was when we left. Angry and dumb. Taking his revenge out on the world. People down there was really scared of him.
A Bill? You gotta be kidding me. He was only frightening if he was a
Ooh, that was
dumb
close.
fool.
Bill weren't so bad, but when Dutch went crazy, Bill took it hard.
For a while, we all thought we'd found something right. Better way to live, but it was just a lie. So you saw before they did.
Maybe. But they was still kind of a family.
A family that left you for dead. You knew the truth, John, and they hated you for it.
Yeah, I knew the truth, and they couldn't handle the truth.
Who?
Those government bastards. Where did they hold you and Jack?
I ain't sure. They kept their eyes covered there and back. Can't have been too far from here, though.
They treat you right?
It ain't the first time I've had a gun to my head, John. You're forgetting your marriage proposal.
Very funny.
Oh ho ho!
They learned pretty quick what would happen if they laid a finger on me.
Sons of bitches.
It wasn't them or being there. I didn't care about that. I've been in far worse situations.
Oh, Bonnie, we've got your corn
Hey, thank you so much.
and the
Lost
sacks.
the entire harvest.
Miss McFarlane, I'd like you to meet my wife, Abigail.
Oh, ain't you quite the gentleman all of a sudden? It's a pleasure to meet you, Mrs. Marston.
Likewise, thank you for saving my husband's life and for teaching the miserable goat some manners, among other things.
I didn't teach him anything. I know better than to try to change a man. You should meet my father.
Oh, people can change, Miss McFarlane. John and I have to believe that more than anybody.
This is a decent first harvest for you, John. You should be proud. That's good land you got there.
How are you feeling, Mrs. Marston? From what your husband told me, it must have been awful for you.
I've been through worse, and I knew he'd be back before too long. He can't cook a meal to save his life.
Abigail, In my darkest hours, when I was most homesick, just the thought of one of your rat meat stews kept me pushing forward.
Well, about as amusing as a South
Oh, John
side,
Marston.
ain't he, Mr. Farland? If you're gonna start yammering about women's work, John, I'd say you might be in the wrong company. I'd say so, too.
I never felt so outnumbered.
Oh god, now they're gonna become best of friends. What have I done? Oh, a threesome between Bonnie and Abigail. Minus the Abigail. Wouldn't be so bad. So this was like an exposition mission? Just to tell me more of the past and have a conversation of character development between Abigail? Aw, look at that.
Ma'am?
What kind of subtitle fuck up was that? Ma'am equals howdy, miss. Are we going back now? Oh, I had to ride all the way back there too. Do I have a timer? Am I in a rush?
So that was the famous Bonnie.
That was her, all right.
She's pretty.
She's normal, like I said.
Well, you always wanted to be a rancher. I'd have thought she'd be just your thing. The perfect rancher's wife, if I ever saw one.
I already got a rancher's wife.
I'm only teasing. I like her, and I'm glad she saved your life. Most of the time, anyway.
The McFarlands are good people.
She did blush redder than a shepherd's sunset when she saw you, though.
I have that effect on women.
You've clearly had one too many blows to the head.
You ain't wrong
Oh,
about that,
yeah.
Mrs. Marston.
That's quite a ranch they got there.
That'll be us someday. As soon as we get back on our feet.
I don't know, John. How many times can we start again? An outlaw and a working girl. We ain't exactly farmers.
We are now. Forget that life. It's over.
A super awesome ninja gunslinger and a prostitute.
It's the only
Get
way
that
we'll
right.
ever have a future.
The life we led, that doesn't go away. It's never over. You think those government men are just gonna leave us alone now?
The old gang's dead. I did what they asked.
And that's it? A life of crime forgiven?
We're back together, ain't we?
Till they decide you owe them something else.
Sometimes I think I was the stupid one for believing I could get out. Maybe Dutch, Bill, and Javier were just being honest with themselves.
You ain't perfect, John, and I sure ain't. But you're better than they are. Than they were.
Maybe we can't change. But we gotta try, for Jack's sake. Even if we have to start again 100 times. It's better than going back to what we were.
You know, if any of these guys show up,
Angry,
I'll kill him.
upset. He's been through a lot.
I hope he's gonna be alright.
It's gonna take time. For a while, his world was safe. Normal, even. Then it got turned upside down again.
He ain't saying much about it.
I've tried to talk to him, but how do you explain any of it? What do you say when he asks about Uncle Bill and Uncle Dutch? They were family when he was a little boy.
He hides away in those books of his.
Wouldn't you? It ain't like the real world's done him many favors. He's just been kidnapped. He grew up with the gang. That's no life for a boy.
We did our best to protect him.
Come on, John. He saw things no boy should see. Don't stop. I don't want to leave Jack by himself for too long.
We're right in front of the farm,
Now
woman.
we got a
Calm your
chance to make it
tits.
right.
Hey, that actually fits for once.
We did good today, John. I guess I better go fix us something to eat.
Yeah, you better. Puh. I've got me a wagon that used to contain sacks. What am I gonna do with it, though? I don't care about it. Out. Ugh. Let's talk to Jack again. Oh, Jack. Oh, well, boy. Looks like I'm gonna have to go to sleep. La, 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 la. Howdy, Uncle. Save the game. Abigail, how about you and me? Try for another kid, if you catch my drift. It's not like she's not used to sex. She's a prostitute.
Hello, mister.
I just pushed my kid. Whoops.
How do you do?
It feels a little weird. When I came here, Uncle had a mission for me, but now he doesn't. Come on, Jack. I'm going to show you so much fatherly love, you're gonna think of me as the best dad ever! Wolves?
You're tensing up.
I'm not.
You are. Your back's tense and it's making the rifle jump. You're holding it wrong. Here, let me show you.
I don't need you to show me, Paul.
Yes,
Kid, you best calm yourself
Show me, I'll
down.
just run off again or something. It's better I teach myself.
I ain't going nowhere.
Whatever you say, Paul.
Don't be like that.
Sorry.
I would slap the shit out of you, kid. No way in hell
After
someone
the
talks to
herd,
John
gotta
fucking
get out there and
Marston.
scare 'em off. You want to come with me? Safer with two.
Okay.
Yes, my masterfully trained horse unhitches itself and comes to me.
All right, let's go. Stay on Rufus now.
Really? We're following the dog again?
Come on.
So what happens if I shoot it? I fail the mission? Get the fuck out of the way, kid.
Whoa.
I can shoot. Paul, what are you doing?
It's what fathers do. I'm just trying to look out for you.
You can't just decide to be a father when it suits you. What about the rest of the time?
Come on, Jack. That ain't exactly fair.
One minute you're telling me to be a man, the next you're telling me I'm just a boy.
It's gonna take a while for things to get back to normal.
Normal? Was it ever normal?
I don't know, but it'll get better, son. I promise. Whoa there.
We have to scare the wolves that are a mile away off.
Paul,
You don't need to be.
I don't mean to be moody. I'm glad you're home. I really am. It's just every time you go off, well, I worry you're not coming back.
I swear, if it was down to me, I'd never have gone anywhere.
They can't make you, can they?
It's complicated, but it seems they can.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't understand.
Just some things you start have to be finished. Whoa.
What was your father like?
I didn't really know him. He died when I was just a boy. Jack, he's found a scent. Follow me! Yeah.
He's not doing a good job of listening to you. He's kind of following Rufus, not the
Uncle,
dog.
really? Your uncle?
No, at least I sincerely hope not. He's probably lots of people's father, though.
Well, why do you call him uncle then?
Folks always did. Probably because he's always been older than everybody else.
He was old when I was a kid.
He was old when I was a kid, son. God must have had some purpose for keeping him on this earth. And I sure as...
Wait, let me catch up!
Good
Speeds
boy.
off ahead. Oh, that little kid, learning well. Hey guys,
son.
wait for me!
Sniff him
Boom.
out.
Shoot the wolves.
Come on.
Well, that's a simple objective.
Those wolves ain't afraid to defend them.
Oh yeah!
Come on, we can't stop now.
I see
Yeah,
him.
we can.
Let's go.
Oh,
Come.
I guess there are more wolves. They're not exactly the same pack, though. Watch me fail for leaving Jack in the dust, trying to shoot the wolves. How the fuck are they so far away?
Whoa there.
Jack? Jack? There he is.
Let's go. Go. Keep your head straight.
Uh-oh. No, 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 no! Not my wolf. My wolf. Not my horse. You know what? I got this. Oh, that's my dog. Similar to a wolf, but not exactly.
These are getting close.
What are we doing here? Shouldn't we be going?
It looks like all of them. Nice work, Jack.
I thought we needed the horses.
We do need
Alright,
the horses,
we should
stupid
head back
kid.
now.
It's not like I left
further
him
than I
behind.
thought.
Don't give up now. How many did we kill? They won't be after our house for a while.
That was some good shooting, son. Hold on there, cowboy. You ain't ready for that yet. One step at a time. We'll go out again soon. Catch something nice for your ma to cook. I ain't gonna tell you again, Jack. You don't leave the farm without checking with me first, you hear?
Yes, sir, I hear you.
Yeah, why don't you just read a book about killing bears? I think that's pretty similar.
Of course. What? Maybe, but I live my life believing there's a difference between killing and murdering. No, and I guess I've been both, but that's how it goes. We all do what we have to survive. Sometimes it ain't pretty, and in the end, we pay the price for what we did. Whoa.
You know, we could be outlaws, you and me.
All we did was kill a few wolves. I'm happy with my 2 arms, if you don't mind.
Just imagine it, though. John and Jack was one in the west.
And what about your mom?
Well,
You live in a dream world. It ain't like they tell it in books. And it ain't no way to live life. It was ugly and brutal.
all right, jeez. I was only joking around.
You'll have a farm of your own. You can read and write. Don't waste your life, son. Don't live like I had to.
You know,
Come on.
we could do that. The Double J's, Outlaws of the West. Dun-dun, dun-dun. Woo. Oh right, his horse is not as fast as mine. Oh wait, look, he's keeping up. What a good boy.
Let's go.
Everything's all happy and cheery.
You're turned into a decent hunter, son. But try to stay out of trouble.
Maybe I should give him a better horse. I have the fucking deeds. I give a horse to all of my people. Do you hear her growling? I think that's my dog. Are you growling at me? What are you... The fuck is my dog doing?